Hey everyone, before I start the video, I just wanted to say this is not advice. This is strictly a timeline of when I bought and sold Tesla shares. And if you want to invest in Tesla or any other company, please do your own research before putting your hard-earned money into these companies. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Randoms on My Mind. Uh, it's actually been about 1 year since I started investing in Tesla stock. Uh, so I figured I'd make a video about give you a timeline of the times that I purchased and the one time that I sold Tesla stock. So if you think this is interesting, if you are also a Tesla bull, if you believe in the company long term and you're holding on to your shares, give this video a like and also subscribe to my channel. And let's get started. What you're seeing right now is my computer screen. On the top in the white rectangle are the orders that were executed, both buy and sell. I use E-Trade for my executions. So on the top is E-Trade's website, and then on the bottom is Thinkorswim, which is a software that I use for charting, not only Tesla but other stocks as well. And I don't have any money in Thinkorswim, which is owned by TD Ameritrade. So I don't have any money with TD Ameritrade. I only use their software for charting. So that's why on the left you'll see that there's $0. So I don't have any money in any accounts with TD Ameritrade. The left chart is a zoomed in version of the 1 year time frame. I had to do that because on the right side you'll see that majority of my orders are towards the bottom of the 1 year chart, and then I have one towards the top. So, yep, 1 year time frame, and it's very obvious how nuts of a stock this has been. It's gone from a low point of $65.42 post split to $508.61. It just hit a new all-time high as of today, what day is today? November 19th. I cut it off over here, but November 19th, 2020. It hit an all-time high of $508.61. Talk about insane, right? So the top, just an explanation, the top starting from 11/18/2019 all the way to 3/18/2020. These are pre-split quantities and pre-split prices. And then this from October 2nd is post-split. So meaning I bought like quantity 1 pre-split, and now oh, by the way, Tesla, if you weren't aware, did a 5-for-1 stock split, meaning for every share that I have of Tesla prior to the stock split, I now have 5 at a cheaper price. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I sold this, so 4, 5, 6 shares pre-split. So now post-split I have 30 shares within this batch, and then I bought another one post-split, so I now have 31 shares, which isn't, it's nothing amazing compared to what a lot of other people have, but I am proud to be an owner of Tesla stock, and to start out, I didn't start out early, but within this 1 year time frame you can see that I did majority of my buying at in hindsight, a really low price. So I'm very happy about that. All right, let's get into the timeline of my executions. So the first execution was November 18th, 2019. Um, I bought one share pre-split at a price of $346.52, which after the split comes out to $69.30. So it is on the left side of the chart, or the left chart I should say. It's this right here, the second green line from the bottom. So I actually wanted to buy stock prior to this date, but I just had some family things going on and I didn't have the time to dedicate to shifting money over and really looking at the chart, which of course I really wish I did, because I think in October or September it was in the 200s, so I could have gotten in at an even better price, of course, but it's okay. So yeah, that's when I started my Tesla position. It was November 18, 2019. Why I bought here was this is actually a few days prior to the Cybertruck announcement, and I wanted to get into Tesla stock, but I didn't want to go in heavy because I was afraid that the announcement of the Cybertruck would be like a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of situation. That means a lot of people will hype up the story of an event, and the stock price will be going up, up, up. But when the event actually happens, the stock price will sell, or people will sell their shares, and the stock price will drop. So I was afraid of something like that happening. That therefore I only bought one share. My initial goal, or my initial plan, was to buy again the day of the announcement, and then if it actually was a buy the rumor sell the news situation, then I would go in heavier, because that means I would be able to get more shares at a cheaper price, which I could afford. Unfortunately, that didn't go to as planned. So the second order, which is second from the bottom, is November 21st, 2019. If you recall, this was the date of the Cybertruck announcement. So I bought 2 shares of Tesla at a price of $359.14. This was an accident. I intended on buying just one share because I wanted to buy more at a cheaper price if it was a buy the rumor sell the news kind of thing. But I executed my order at like 4 something a.m. Hawaii time. It's because there's a 5-hour difference between Hawaii and New York, where the stock like Wall Street and stuff is, the stock market. So yeah, I made a mistake and I bought 2 shares at $359.14, which adjusted post split comes out to $71.83. So it is on the left chart, the middle green line right here. So this is where I added to my position 2 shares. And of course, a lot of us are aware of the negative press that the Cybertruck got. It didn't matter how strong the exterior was, or the price especially. It didn't matter about all the good things about the Cybertruck. What really mattered was that a steel ball was thrown at the window and it cracked. It didn't shatter, it cracked. As opposed to like any other window that would shatter, right? It's stupid. And the look of the truck. People, of course, were really ragging about how the Cybertruck looked. Uh, so it ended up being a buy the rumor sell the news situation, and I was hesitant because I was like, oh, I don't know if this thing is gonna go down some more. So that's why you'll see uh, the second order was the announcement of the Cybertruck date, the date of the Cybertruck announcement. Excuse me. I didn't buy again until a little over a week after I entered, which, yeah, I was like really hesitant about it, but it worked out fine for me. For some reason, it stayed kind of low um, for a week. Um, yeah, so November 29th, 2019, I bought one share of Tesla at, oh, excuse me, at a price of $329.90 pre-split, which post-split comes out to $65.98. And that is this bottom green line on the left chart. You can see the low of within this 1 year time frame. The low is actually $65.42 post split. So I got in very close to the low, the 1 year low, which I'm very proud of. I'm glad that I added to my position at such a low price. Yeah. And over time, the people that really enjoyed the Cybertruck enjoyed it even more, were really excited about it. The people that, or not the people, but some people that initially didn't like the Cybertruck design grew to like it. And the pre-orders were announced, and then the stock started climbing higher. And then the next order is December 30th, 2019. I bought one share of Tesla at $410.65 pre-split, which post-split comes out to $82.13, which is the, on the left chart, the top green line. Why I bought here was because the China Shanghai Gigafactory was open and producing cars. So in my mind, I'm thinking they now have two factories, the Fremont factory and the Shanghai factory, which means that they're going to be able to produce more cars, which makes them a more valuable company. So I didn't think that the stock would go down. It wouldn't go back to the 300s. It's gonna go up. So, excuse me. That's why I added to my position. I saw that by the December 30th, it was in the $410 or the 400 range. So, yeah, that's why I bought, and I was right initially. Of course, because of the pandemic, we know that the stock price pulled back a lot. So yeah, I was right initially. And then February 5th, 2020, so this year, I ended up selling one share of Tesla at a price of $730.88 pre-split. Post-split, that comes out to $146.18. So I sold, if I move this chart to the left, or sorry, to the right, I sold $146.18. So you gotta keep moving and keep moving and keep moving, keep moving, and there. No, right there, this red line. So the red line means that I sold. And that's where I sold at, $146.18. Maybe I can move right there. $146. I can't move it, sorry. 18 cents. So why did I sell it at $146.18? This was as the stock started to pull back after it hit the 900s. So it kept going. It was unbelievable. Yeah, so it topped out over here, then pulled back, and went up again, and then it came down. Yeah, so February. Oh, market's open again. It's 11 p.m. in Hawaii now, so that's why you see all these orders coming in. So let's see. Yeah, February 5th, which was right here. I ended up selling right here. I was getting worried that this stock was in a short squeeze and it would pull back after the short squeeze. Short squeeze is when a lot of people think that the company is, they don't believe in the company, they think it's a fraud, and they want the stock to go down, in which case they would make money as the stock would go down. When it doesn't go down, these people are covering they're getting out of their positions, so you'll see this massive run up. So I was afraid that after this massive run up, that everything would just sell, or the stock would just sell off. So that's why I ended up selling at $146.18. It was just concern. Thankfully, I didn't sell all of my position. That wasn't my intention anyways. I just wanted to sell a portion so that way I could lock in some profit and I'd feel a little bit better about holding on to the stock. So the next order that I did was March 10th, 2020. I bought one share of Tesla at a price of $636.52. So I actually added back to my position after the second run up. I didn't want to chase this move, but then I saw that the stock was actually selling off, and I was like, oh great, that means I could buy at a cheaper price. So $636.52 pre-split comes out to $127.30, which is this green line right here on the left chart, this green line. So I was thinking, oh great, I can get in again cheaper than what I sold at, which is a win for me. What I didn't realize, and of course what nobody expected, was this move. Like that. So I sold here, bought again here, it went up, and then sold off massively. So this, from 160 down to like 70 something, that's more than half, or around half, of its value just gone like that. It wasn't isolated to Tesla though. Because of the pandemic going on, every stock that was, or not every, I shouldn't say every stock, but a lot of stocks were just selling off. There was so much panic in the market that it didn't matter what company, a lot of it was selling off, which was really scary. But what I was thinking of was this pandemic, it's serious, but it would impact like the airlines more, it would impact the travel industry more. Oh look, Tesla's back up to 500. Cool. It would impact those industries in a more negative way than it would Tesla, because Tesla is not only an automotive company, but they're also an energy company. And if a lot of people are staying home, they're probably going to be looking into getting solar now that they'll be working from home. So I still felt that they had a lot of potential, and this sell-off was just because the market was selling off. It didn't have anything to do with the fundamentals of Tesla. So I added to my position at on March 18th, 2020 at a price of $387.56. So basically in about 1 week's time, the price went from $636.52 to $387.56, which was insane. It was scary. It's like having a fire and your money is just getting dumped into it. You're buying at these low prices, what you think are low prices, but then it keeps going lower and lower and lower. That's how I felt entering at $636.52. I was like, oh great, this is a low price I can get in. And then it just kept selling off and selling off. What, of course, I could have not predicted, but was actually super lucky on my part, was March 18th, which is right here. I apologize that all of these green lines are covering, but it was at a very, like one of the, I think it was one of the lowest points in the market. So $387.56 pre-split comes out to $77.51 post-split. Meaning I got in $77.51. Right in this area. Right where that $77.62 is on the right side. I got in at about that area. Or I added at about that area. It ended up bottoming out at like $350 this day. Somewhere around there. So I didn't get the bottom, but I got kind of close to the bottom. After that, you'll see it was just, I added here 318, and it just kept going up. So it pulled back. That's the term, pull back, is when it sells off hard, and then, or doesn't even have to sell off hard, it just sells off, and then it went right back up. So the last order was a buy in October 2nd, at a post-split price of $419.07, which is, I can show you on the right side. It's this green line right here. So again, majority of my orders were towards the bottom of the 1 year chart, and I had this one execution up top. Why I executed this order here, actually let me just move the left chart. This is July, August, September, and stay logged in. October 2nd is over here. Why I bought, I'll zoom out a little bit. October 2nd was right here. So right over here, it was in this consolidation, and I guess it was just FOMO. I drew this chart, I drew this pattern. It's called a wedge. So I had drawn this pattern like right when it was over here. And when it hit this support line, I remember I think this was around battery day, or was it over here? Somewhere. There's one of these two low points that it was near battery day. So I should have added to my position down here at this bottom line, which is called support. I didn't think about it, and then it bounced as expected off of the support line and started going up. So yeah, it was FOMO, fear of missing out. But I still had the conviction that the stock would go up higher, and therefore me buying at $419.07 would be cheap still. This company is still has a lot of potential. I still believe that the stock price can go up. I'm a long-term holder, so therefore, even if I were to add into my position here, not at the support line over here on the left chart or here, I still would be getting it at a good price. So that was the reason for my add over here, this line. As you can see, it consolidated, meaning it was basically trading in this one area, in this one channel, and then boom, the announcement of S&P 500 inclusion happened, and it shot up and made a new all-time high yesterday. That's the timeline of my Tesla stock trades. It's been about a year, as I mentioned, and I can't believe that in this 1 year such a large amount of money has been it's unrealized profit, because I still am holding it, the positions, but there's so much potential for this company, for this stock, and it's unbelievable how the stock has reacted. I don't think I've ever seen a stock like this, and a lot of people have not seen a stock like this, because Tesla is such an innovative company, such a revolutionary company, such a disruptive company, and people are getting it. People are understanding that. So it's really exciting to be a Tesla shareholder. I love it. I love every minute of it. The highs and the lows. Because I believe in the grand scheme of things that this stock, I believe, and this is not an investment advice, but I believe that the stock will go up higher. So, yeah, 1 year and many more. If you enjoyed this video, please again give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more about Tesla, about just random things that I'm interested in. So I hope you'll be interested in those same things. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's late here. Have a good night.